Hey there everybody and welcome to part 13. That's right, 13 of Blue Mystery Dungeon. That's right, getting it right. Okay, I've already got everything set up to go into Sinister Woods. And that's just so I can detail to you what goes on in Sinister Woods. Which, by the way, there's going to be a clip playing now of what happened last time. I went to Sinister Woods once, and then I went to the Thunderwave Cave. In between parts, got some items up, did a bunch of things, you know, recruited 2 new members. Clip going up right now. Oh! Yes! Yes! I got Sudowoodo! And I'm gonna call him something. Sweetie. Yeah, Sudowoodo. Best character tonight. Just one of Sudowoodo. You will have that name, Sudowoodo. Trust me, friend. It's awesome. I didn't know I had that area. Yes! Oh my god. Okay, slight intermission here. I realized I haven't been doing this, and I actually really should. I should show you guys exactly what Pokemon you can expect out of each dungeon, and their recruitment chances and recruitment rates. Alright, so here's a list. I, of course, am using Bulbapedia. All credit goes to them, and all credit goes to everyone that's compiled this. It's a wonderful source of information. I can leave a link to this page in the description if you guys really want. I can edit that in. So, starting from the top is Swinub, only found on floors 1 through 3. It's only at level 8, and it has a recruitment chance of 10.9%, might as well be 11. Swinub doesn't really get that great in this generation. It gets much better in the next generation and the next set of Mystery Dungeon games. It's an alright Pokemon, I guess, depending on if you can evolve it. And that's it. It's a weird Pokemon to find in here. It's a very weird Pokemon to find in the Sinister Woods. Anyway, moving on to Oddish. Oddish can only be found on floors 1 through 4. It's only at level 7. It has a 12% recruitment rate. How have I not gotten one of these yet? Oddish is right now a pure grass type. As it evolves, it becomes grass poison. It learns some very useful moves for this game. And, well, this series of games in general. Standing at 12%, it's actually a pretty good recruitment rate. Like I said, I don't know how I haven't gotten this thing yet. Its stats are not that great for the Mystery Dungeon games. Like Sarah said in a previous part, and I could not believe this. I genuinely could not. I don't know how they got away with this. But evolution does not boost stats. It just changes the moves you learn. So you do not have any real big hopes of this becoming a much better Pokemon as it evolves. You gotta feed it gummies, lots of gummies. It can be usable though. There's Sudowoodo. We've already gotten one of those. He's actually pretty cool. He has some funny statements that I'll probably show you eventually. He has a 10.4% recruitment rate and can only be found on floors 1 through 4 and only at level 7. This is an odd Pokemon to have, honestly, though I understand its placement. in the Sinister Woods. I don't actually recommend this one, just due to the fact that it's not actually all that great for this. I don't think so anyways. I've never actually used one thoroughly. And like all Mystery Dungeon games though, every Pokemon that you wouldn't find normal use in, you'll find much more use here, so you may consider it. Sunflora is unrecruitable. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of detail, but it can be found on floors 2 through 7 at level 8. On to Sentret. I don't know why, but I really want a Sentret. I really want a Sentret. It can only be found on floors 3 through 6, only at level 6, has the ability Run Away, so it will run away from you from taking 20 damage. I recommend taking them out with Gravel Rocks. And has a 7.3% recruitment rate. That is abysmal for such an honestly not good a Pokemon, but I really want one, because I don't know why, I just like it. Alright, so, yeah, moving on to Silcoon and Cascoon. They're different in this game. You can't recruit them at all at the current state of the game. We'll get into how you can recruit them later in greater detail. They can only be found at levels 4 through 6 and at level 8. Odd, but okay. They're pretty useless, I'll be honest. They really are at this point in the game. They are pretty useless. Shroomish. Floors 6 through 12 and only at level 9, 7.7% recruitment rate. Now, Shroomish isn't a Pokemon much to comment on, except for its ability, Spore, which will give you random ailments of any kind, which I've actually had happen to me once or twice. It's not that good. It's really not that good of a Pokemon. So, yeah, do with what you want of that. Now, its evolution, Breloom, if you can ever get to that, is actually fantastic at this point in the generation, at this point in the series. So, if you want that, get that. It's great. But Shroomish, it's going to be a steep uphill climb for that. I hope to recruit one. I hope to recruit every single one of these. But that being said, Shroomish is not on the top tier list in its current state. Going on to Linoon. Linoon can only be found on floors 7 through 9, and it's only at level 8, and it's not recruitable. At all. It says unrecruitable there, you see? I don't really recommend this Pokemon. In the slightest. I'm much more happy with my Rayquaza, and I think it gets a different ability upon evolving. I'm not entirely certain about that. Remember, things are very different in the Mystery Dungeon series, especially in this Mystery Dungeon game. Because it's possible to have 2 abilities in this game, whereas in every other game in the series, you can only have 1. So, going on, Ladybug. Ladybug can only be found on floors 7 through 10 at level 7 with a 12.1% recruitment rate. That's really weird of a recruitment rate. Okay, but Ladybug does not have great stats, it does not have anything going for it even in this game. It is the bottom of the barrel for this area, and that's saying not a lot, actually. You have much better Pokemon. It's certainly better than Silcoon and Cascoon, but that's not saying much. Alright. So, going on to Wooper. Wooper can be found on floors 8 through 10. Fantastic Pokemon. I love this Pokemon. And it is level 10 upon getting it, and its recruitment rate is 11.9%. Now that's actually really good. That's actually really good. And Wooper is a good Pokemon, especially if you manage to evolve it. It learns some pretty good moves, especially for this point in the generations. And at this point in, any game in the Mystery Dungeon series, considering it's the first game. So I would recommend this if you never get it to evolve. Scyther. Scyther is awesome. There is not a game in which Scyther's in that it is not awesome. It is a 10% recruitment rate. It can be found on floors 8 through 11. Wow, I have no coordination to how I list these off. And it can be found at levels 10 and 13. Of course, you want the latter half more, in my personal opinion, because Scyther is not a Pokemon that is good at lower levels, and it would have higher stats and possibly even better moves. I don't know what its exact move pool is for this right now. But 1 out of 10 times you make one faint, not kill it, jeez. You make one faint, you can actually have the chance of getting one of these, and that's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. Executor. Unrecruitable. Found on floors 10 through 12, only at level 8. Executor can actually do quite a bit of damage to your team if you're unprepared or if you start with a water type. Fortunately, I have a Charmander and a Draco. I'm not going to have much issues here. Then there's Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot can only be found on floors 10 through 12. At level 6, it has a 7% recruitment rate. This Pokemon is just average. That's the most I can say about it. At this point, it's average. This is before they were starting to gear everything up or had a physical special split or anything like that. So, this Pokemon was before anything started to be made for competitive or anything like that. You can still use it. I have no doubt in my mind. I'm not even trying to lift this off as a competitive thing. I don't know why I did that. There's no competitive in the Mystery Dungeon series. But Hoot Hoot is not that great. Noctowl is much better. It has much more use. But like I said, any Pokemon is useful in this. Well, not any Pokemon. Pretty much any Pokemon is useful. Slack Off, the very bottom of the list here. Floors 10 to 12, level 8 at 11.3% recruit rate. That's great. Slack Off is the pseudo-legendary of Generation 3. It is actually a really good Pokemon, and I fully recommend getting one of these if you can evolve it. I don't remember what its ability does in this generation. However, in this game. However, I still fully recommend it. It's a fantastic Pokemon right now. Its stats agree with it. Just make sure to feed it lots of gummies. It learns good moves. Make sure to feed it lots of gummies so those moves are great for it. That's all there is to it, though. That's every Pokemon you encounter in Sinister Woods, except for Team Meanies here. Of course, they're unrecruitable, they're the bosses of the area, but here's the information on them. They can only be found on floor 13 as they are the bosses of this area. Ekans is level 15, Gengar is level 15, and for some reason Medicham is level 12. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that at all. It's just... why would you make that level 12? I'm digressing. Anyway, let's get back to the game right about now. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, I can actually proceed without a guilty conscience. Alright, now off to Sinister Woods we go. I don't plan on anything special for this run. I just wanted to show this so that I can detail all the Pokemon you'd capture and everything like that. Recruit, and everything like that, you know? So... this is going to be the last one before I continue with a story-oriented thing. And maybe another game as well. Who knows? We'll see. So, what do you guys think of the upload schedule? I try to upload this every weekday and Risk of Rain every weekend. It's an upload style that I thought would work, but I'm not entirely sure right now. So... any input on that is valid. Any input on that is useful. Almost said informative. Well, of course it's informative. But yeah. Let's check the mission objectives real quick, because I didn't show you guys that right away. On the 7th floor, we have to rescue Sentret. On the 8th floor, we have to bring someone a Pechaberry. On the 9th floor, we have to rescue Growlithe. On the 12th floor, we have to rescue Rattata. And that's a max elixir that I really, really want. Thank you. Oh, that didn't do anything. Never mind. I thought the quick attack took him out. But it did not. Anyways, moving on. We're on to the 3rd floor already. Not doing too bad. Ooh, Oddish. Am I gonna recruit you? Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Oh! Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god, that backfired. Oh my god, I got Oddish. Okay. So there's only one possible thing I can name this. Floor 20. Okay, so you guys obviously know why I named it this. I could have named it Radish. Actually, no, I can still name it Radish. But I'm not going to name it Radish. Because it's a bit oddish to be named Radish. Haha! Oh, I hate myself for that. Don't worry, folks. Alright, we're on the 4th floor. And from this point on... yeah, like I said, from this point on, you can actually encounter Silcoon and Cascoon, which are, if I remember correctly, alright for experience early on. Yeah, they're okay. They're not great. They're not anything special. Oddish, don't leave. Oddish, you make me scared. Oddish, I swear. Oh, don't do that to me, Oddish, my sweet prince. Oddish, the sweet prince of Bel-Air. But, yeah. Wow, that was considerably less. I mean, two less experience points is considerable, given how much experience how much experience its counterpart gives. There we go. Right. 5th floor, and we have a mission here, don't we? No, that's the 7th floor. Oops. Money. Money is always... Sintret. Sintret is always good. Aw. Never mind, Sintret is bad. Sintret makes Patrick sad. Okay. There's not much to commentate over for this. Except for the fact that I'm currently progressing. Ooh, come on. You scratch and hope and hope. No. 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 Oh well. I want to say I almost had it, but I did not even almost have it. There's no way to even tell that in this game. Oh no. Clearly I should be terrified of this some more. Ah, it was so scary. It hurt me so much. Oh, neat. Oh, is it just gonna keep using growth? It doesn't... It's not gonna do any damage. Does it know that? I don't think it knows that. I mean, well, 1 point is still technically damage. I mean, it's brushing up against me slightly roughly. Yeah. Oh, is this just a maze for me to go around in? Oh no, there's a room back here. Okay, good. God, that's a weird map formation to have up there. Okay. Just gonna scratch on Shroomish. Nope, it didn't use Spore. I consistently live in anxiety of it having Spore. Special ability. Actually, it's just its ability. There's nothing special about it. It was never special. Your parents lied. I mean... Wow, that got grim. I'm trying to make this kid friendly. And not kid causing existentialism and anxiety. Wait, that didn't come out right. Oh well. So... Gonna go up here. Is this the only place I can still go? No, 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 no. Don't take out Oddish. Oh, good. Not Shroomish out. Okay. So, there's not many places I can go right now. I've pretty much explored the whole dungeon. The whole layout of it, anyways. So, just gonna knock that out. And there's the exit. Yeah, I want to take the exit. Okay, I was debating internally whether or not I wanted to continue to the 7th floor. I've reached a destination floor. Ooh, blue gummy. I mean, sky gummy, actually. And a raspberry. More things for me to put in storage and hopefully reach the cap, unless I've been lied to. Or I'm remembering wrong. But I think I am correct. Alright. Come on, man. Growl is a waste. I'm a special attacker. Oh. Another one already? That was quick. Alright, so... I guess... Ember again. There's more? This room was just filled to the brim. Okay, there we go. Alright. Ooh, okay. Alright. And, This just takes me in a circle. Great. I believe in you, Rayquaza. I never got your item from you, though. Now I believe in you extra hard. Collect more things. Satisfy my kleptomania. Stealing from everyone. Okay. No, 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 no. Do not. Do not, do not, do not, do not, do not. I want that Oddish. You cannot have it, Sunflower. You cannot have its precious nutrients, even though you already took some with Absorb. 420 says I'm close to flopping. Almost was fainting. Yeah. Oop. Sentret. And here's the mission Pokemon for this floor. Just a regular Sentret. That's it. Sentret escaped the dungeon. Nah, I don't want to escape yet. Continue my adventure, because there's more people I have to save. Dun 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 dun. Huh. Okay then. Another ladybug. Yay. On the 8th floor of Sinister Woods, I shall start encountering Whoopers? Oh no. Yeah, Whoopers. Jesus. I was just praising this Pokemon not long ago, and I already forgot. This is indeed a destination floor, so I've got to stick around for a little bit, and there's the Pokemon. Careful not to wake anyone up. Yes. Take your Pecha Berry and get out of here before you get hurt. No, I don't want to leave. I want to stay and party every day. All night. Okay, no. I'm not gonna sing. I'm terrible at singing. Oh, I leveled up. That makes me smile, says 420. That's actually pretty nice. Ooh. Those are terrible stat increases. I said that would happen. It doesn't have the good stats in the slightest. Okay. On to the next floor. I don't remember if I have anything to do on this floor, but I'm gonna do my best to do everything that I can. Excellent. You know what? You can eat that. Did it taste sweet or bitter? Answer me. Rayquaza? Oh, I think it was toxic. Rest in peace. Oh, I'm out of. No. I don't remember if I can recruit Scyther at this point in the game. I don't remember if I have the friend zone. Oh, good, right. They have the easiest way to check. Go to others. Recruitment search. I can recruit Scyther and Ladybug and Shroomish. All three of which are actually pretty decent Pokemon to have. If you can ever get anything done with them. Well, I mean Ladybug and Shroomish, of course. Oh, that had me much more scared than necessary. Oh! Rayquaza, what? Rayquaza? When did you get that strong? Rayquaza, you're scaring me. Rayquaza, stop. Stop following me. Wait, no, that's the default. Never mind. I made my way to a dead end. Now I have to go back around. Great. Okay. Nope, nothing up there. Growlithe! The Pokemon I am looking for. Yes. Hoo-ha. No. Speak to Growlithe. There we go. And of course I want to rescue him. Let's get him out of this dungeon. See him at the post office. But we're not done yet. Yes, I want to continue the adventure because we have the 12th floor to get to. That's quite a ways away, as one might imagine. Ooh! Well, I mean, I can't say that's too far away. That's a few more floors. I mean, not a huge amount. Okay. Do I have Slackoth's area? No, I do not. It's still okay for experience, though, so I'm gonna just knock it out. Hit a sleeping Pokemon when it's down, you know? and hope to God it does not wake up and seek vengeance. Which thankfully it didn't. Oh, another item. I don't want to check the moves. Eat the apple, Rayquaza. I believe in you. Was it delicious, Rayquaza? It had better be delicious. Thank you. I always knew my Metal Claw was my best move. Thanks for the encore, Slack Off. Alright. Oh! I keep forgetting how often you encounter Pokemon. Like, I mean, how often you'll just kind of stumble across the random Pokemon you'll meet. And I keep getting a little bit surprised when they happen one after another, because that's not normal. I'll just be honest, it's really not. But sometimes I guess the RNG is either in your favor or against your favor. Alright. On to the 12th floor, and we're at the mission floor. Excellent. For a moment I got a little anxious when I saw that Shroomish there. You don't understand, but, you know, you will one day. You can use that. Good job, 420. You ate your Rossberry. And, oh, you can eat the clear gummy. Ooh, status checker. I have been just feeding Rayquaza every single berry I can. I mean, not every single berry, every single gummy I can. In hopes of making it not only the best at picking things up, but also the best at destroying things it picks up. Yeah. Alright, let's get you out of here, Rattata. Yes, I want to leave. We're finally done in here. Alright. Time to go see our clients at the post office. Thank you for rescuing Sentry. Here's a reward of 200 Poké. I received 200 Poké, and also a yellow gummy. That's really good. And 10 rescue points. That's also pretty good. Deliver the Pecha Berry, got 200 Poké, and 10 rescue points. Thank you for rescuing Growlithe, says Bogiana. Shouldn't you be running away from him? I mean, he uses Roar all the time, right? Roar. I mean, not Roar. Here's a reward of 200 Poké. Attacking Steam received 200 Poké. I got a Max Elixir sent to storage. Okay. Thank you for rescuing Rattata. Here's your promised reward, the Gravel Rock by 10. Best item. 10 out of 10. Gravel Rock. Yeah! Alright, so that's it for that day. There's still time for more. So I think next what I'm going to do for you guys is actually, jeez, I forgot what I was going to say. That happens way too often. What I was going to do next for you guys is actually just, I guess, manage things. No, read these off. I can read these off. Alright. The range of moves. All moves have effective ranges. Moves that affect an entire room have a range of 2 tiles in a corridor. That's different. I never knew that. And again, I've never actually used those moves. The move Growl, which lowers the attack stat of foes in a room, will reach 2 tiles away in a corridor, for example. If, however, the visibility is limited to just 1 tile, the range of moves will also be limited. So that's something to keep in mind that I somehow forgot, even though I get Growl used against me all the time. Feeling a little envious, Teddiursa is often licking its paws that have soaked up sweet honey. While it may be sticky, shaking paws with Teddiursa, one can't help but feel a twinge of envy. That's weird. Head out to the desert region. If you've been wondering what lies behind the mysterious locked doors of Solar Cave, there's been a breakthrough. Reports indicate the door keys that are easily found in the desert region. Explorers are advised. Explorers are advised to compose teams with Pokémon adapted to desert environment. Azuriel the Little Hero. Let's read this. With a simple act of courage, Azuriel would become a hero despite being small in size. Azuriel came across Slowpoke, who had fallen into a pond. Our hero's tail thrown at the struggling Slowpoke. Jesus, what's with my words? Saved a sure drowning. Slowpoke claimed to have entirely forgotten having the ability to just swim capably. Yep, that's Slowpoke. That actually makes perfect sense. Alright, so that's all of them. We're caught up to date on those. Alright, so now I'm going to go and deposit my items, and I will be back once I have remembered what I was going to do for you guys. Alright, I've remembered. Alright, so what we're going to do is actually take on an area in the Makuhita Dojo. I like to wait until Sarah can do this with me, and I will be doing this with Sarah as well. However, in the end, I want to...
Rock maze.
Hello! We're back! So, that loud slamming on the door, and then me screaming in terror, was my response to Sarah knocking on the door and saying that she's done studying for her finals. So here she is.
Hi.
She's so enthused. I was literally just saying that it's unfortunate that she can't be here.
Hours of studying college.
Yeah. So we're going forth with the rock maze. I think it's gravelers in here. Yeah. Probably gravelers. Oh. That's 76 experience, that's great. Actually, let's check. I haven't checked this in a while. 1074 to the next level. 2484?
Yes.
Also, you have a weird item. I don't remember when you got that, but it must have happened during this session.
What?
Okay.
What have you done in my absence?
I've done weird things, I assure you.
Well, that's a given. That's what you'd always do.
Okay. Anyways. Everything in here should be weak to my Metal Claw or your Absorb, but your character's too dumb to actually use Absorb.
Quick attack one-shots them anyway!
You're just overcompensating.
Why kill people with a bazooka when you can use a spoon? Just as effectively.
I mean, that's one terrifying... That's a terrifying spoon!
It's a terrifying person, actually.
Oh, I didn't remember there was a Pupitar here. Oh god, please do not know magnitude.
Uses Earthquake!
I mean, that's just as bad. Hallelujah! Okay, that Pupitar's out of the way, and all that remains are these guys. And their pushovers. Yep, okay, so we're done with the rock dungeon.
Gotta do another one. That was too easy.
It was fine. This is gonna be genuinely the last thing in the episode. You came in at the time. The
No!
right time.
I just came in right at the end?
Yes.
No!
Alright, we'll do one more.
Yes.
I wanted to only do one per every few episodes, though.
Okay. Do the electric maze.
Okay. So, going into the electric maze, you know, they're electric type. I mean, who would have guessed? Oh, that's neat. It's the ancient ruins dungeon thing. Dungeon theme. There we go. Oh, here comes more of them. I'm gonna throw a gravel rock. Oh. Gonna throw another gravel rock. Oh. Well then. That was interesting. So... Where? What? Are you serious? Did you remember what Pursuit did?
Oh yeah, Pursuit does not work the same way in this game at all. It's like counter.
It's not like counter, because you still take damage.
I know, it's like counter, but if you took damage.
Yeah, it's essentially a lower form of counter that not every Pokemon
Which
can
reminds me that counter is horrible in this game.
No, it's not.
No, what I mean is it's horrible to go against.
Oh, yes. There we go. Just scratch. Scratch my foes. Scratch them to death. Oh, Jesus. Those things take quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna move down and let them catch up with me. Did you just use Pursuit twice?
Yes.
I mean... You're gonna win now, for sure. I'm just gonna let you handle it.
1 HP at a time!
There we go. That did 5 damage. You were wrong. How dare you be wrong? Okay, just gonna... Yeah, there we go. There we go. They're down. Okay, that was done fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Alright. I need to assist drive you to train even harder. So, I went up 150 points.
You have no jobs?
No, not right now. I'll get more.
You bum!
Oh, come on. I'll get more between episodes. Alright?
Alright.
So that has been part 12, or no, part 13, my bad. Part 13 of Pokemon Blue Mystery Dungeon. I tried a new thing today in which I actually incorporated the information on the Pokemon that are recruitable and are not recruitable and things like that. And I used the recording software to record through Bulbapedia.
Neat.
And I found that neat. I'm gonna link the page for Bulbapedia in the description. I know I left that out as an option earlier for people, but I've realized that I probably should. It's a good thing to do to show support for them. Alright though, that's it. That's the end of part 13. My Patreon and Twitter are in the description, as well as a link to the playlist that you won't need because it's in the top left. Either that or my subscription thing is in the top left. Either way, you have 2 things in 2 different corners to the top left and top right of your screen. Click both of them.
At the same time.
Yes. Have a good evening, guys.
Bye-bye!